Some breaking news that the New Orleans Office of Inspector General is releasing at this hour in its investigation into the release of confidential interviews surrounding allegations of payroll fraud against New Orleans police officer Jeffrey Vappie. That report found that the city attorney's office did not safeguard recordings of interviews conducted during the investigation. And as Rob Masson reports, the OIG has come up with several recommendations to change things.
That's right, Kelsey. The Office of Inspector General says that its investigation may have been hampered because the main recipient of the recordings, a man named W.C. Johnson, asserted his Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination and declined to be interviewed. The 20-page report was done at the request of City Council member J.P. Morrell after interviews with members of the mayor's security detail were made public. Those officers were interviewed about allegations of payroll fraud leveled against mayoral security officer Jeffrey Vappie, who was featured in a number of Fox 8 Lee Zurich outside the office investigations. Those investigations highlighted extensive hours charged to the NOPD by Vappie while protecting the mayor, often spent inside the Pentalba apartment, which the mayor had access to. The fact that the interviews were made public before the Public Integrity Bureau completed its investigation has been a big concern to the Public Integrity Bureau, as well as to the Federal Consent Decree Monitor and the Metropolitan Crime Commission. The commission says such a release could have tainted the investigation and fed into a police attrition problem and culture which former officers say is plagued by preferential treatment for certain officers.
Basically, we do know that this investigation was a glaring example of preferential treatment and a deviation from normal standards of the way these types of investigations are conducted by the police department. We do know that the mayor was asked by the Public Integrity Bureau to make a statement. She refused to make a statement. We do know that the former superintendent, Sean Ferguson, was asked to make a statement with respect to this matter by the Public Integrity Bureau, and he refused to make a statement.
And Raphael Goyeneche with the Metropolitan Crime Commission says Mayor Cantrell's declaration that the Vappie investigation was a, quote, witch hunt may have chilled many individuals from cooperating with the investigation. The OIG issued a set of recommendations for how such investigations should be handled moving forward. They include a recommendation that any access to information recordings related to investigations may be provided to the city's attorney's office solely through a secure web portal called evidence.com. The OIG also recommends that the city attorney's office should create an electronic log to document the receipt and release of any documents related to PIB investigations in the future. And this report was just released a few minutes ago. We'll have much more on later editions of Fox 8 News. Kelsey?
Thank you so much.